What's up, guys? Welcome back to another episode of Savage Kitchen. Today we're going to be doing buffalo chicken sandwiches. Fuck yeah. I'm looking for some spice in my goddamn life. Alright, so we've got our buttermilk right here. We've got our chicken leg meat. I'm not using white meat. Most people do the chicken sandwiches with that, but if you want some juicier meat, I recommend leg meat. You're going to need a bowl. And I've got 1.5 cups of flour. I'm going to make sure I have all my seasonings real quick. So far, I've got my onion powder. I've got my paprika. The original recipe is for sweet paprika, but I'm all out. I've got my black pepper, and then I've got my salt. I'm using sea salt, and then I've also got my garlic powder. So let me get everything set up in an orderly fashion. That way I can do this without fucking up. All right, be right back. All right, guys, so we're back. So I've got my seasonings lined up the way I want them. So what you're going to need is you're going to need 1 teaspoon paprika. So you got your 1 teaspoon paprika. Here, hold on, let me... Sorry, guys, had my hands all tied up. Now I got my helper with me. My daughter's helping. Okay, so we got 1 teaspoon of garlic powder. Excellent. And then next is going to be 1 teaspoon of onion powder. And then you're going to have your salt. So next is 1 teaspoon of salt. Make sure you fill it evenly. Alright, so dump your 1 teaspoon of salt. Sorry, it took a little bit to fill out. It wasn't coming right out. And then now you're going to do 1 teaspoon of black pepper. There you go. Just toss it in. That's good. 1 teaspoon black pepper. Now what you're going to do is you're going to whisk it all together. It's all fully combined. Oh, bowl trying to flip out on me. Alright, so then now we've got our seasonings combined, as you can see. So now what we're going to want to do is we're going to get our milk. Pull our milk right here. I've already taken the step of washing my chicken just to, clear up the video a little bit. What I'm going to do is I'm going to give me a plate or a bowl to toss my chicken in after it's battered, because you're going to be putting it in the refrigerator for about 30 minutes to 45 minutes. And what that does is, you ever fried chicken and your skin just falls off while you're cooking it and it just looks like shit? Still tastes good, but you lose a lot of your skin. Reason why is it hasn't had time to firm up. So that's what the refrigerator is going to do. So I'll be right back. Let me give me a separate bowl and I'll be back. Okay, guys, so you're going to toss your pieces of chicken, do them one at a time, into the milk. You want to get your buttermilk all over it. Make sure it's soaked in there. And then you're going to toss it into your flour mixture. Toss it in there. No, you don't have to let it drip off. Just toss it right in. Now you're going to mix it all in. Get it all fully covered. Alright, and then you're going to toss it onto your baking sheet.
You're not going to dip it double time?
No, not this time. This is buttermilk, so it doesn't have the egg mixture.
Okay.
Alright, so you're going to toss it onto your pan like so. Onto the next one. We'll do this step one more time. That way you guys can see. So you want to fully coat it with that buttermilk. Alright, now into the flour. So you see it's fully covered. And get all that flour mixture so you can get all the seasoning equal. See the bare spots, you want to fill them in. And press it into the chicken, like squeeze it into the chicken. Alright, yeah, that should be good right there. Alright guys, so you're going to post these in the refrigerator for about 30 to 45 minutes just to let all that flour seasoning and stuff firm up on the chicken. We'll be right back when it's time to throw it into some hot oil. My chicken is sat for an hour in the refrigerator if you want me to use the correct fucking term, but That's how I call it. But basically, you can see it's all stuck to my chicken now. So what you're gonna want to do is you're gonna want to get your piece of chicken, and you're gonna want to pop it in that hot oil, like so. Extra little piece that I had as a little nugget. So just toss it all the way in. You want to try to get it fully submerged as best as you can. Pop that bad boy in there. Get it all over. Alright. So if it can't fully submerge, that's fine. You're just going to have to flip it constantly. That way you don't have any issue with that. But let me move all this stuff out my way. That way I can get a clear shot. Alright, so see, we're getting our deep fry process going. And I got a few of them that didn't fully submerge. So I'm going to just do this real quick. Just to kind of get that skin crispy. And I'm going to do the same over there. There we go. You see, now it's more submerged. Do the same right here. And I'm using a little bit of pressure, a little bit of muscle. You see, get that all up in there. Same concept with this guy right here. And hold it for a few seconds. That way it deep fries in. I'm not trying to really pull my skin all the way off. So it's going to take about 10 minutes for these size of pieces. And I'll be right back with you guys in a quick sec. That way I don't keep this timer dragging. Alright, so I flipped my chicken once already since they're not fully submerged. They're starting to get a little bit above that oil. I'm cooking these at 350 degrees. You want to make sure you're just watching that crust of it, the skin basically, so to call it. That way it's not burning, but you can see it's cooking all the way through as it's bubbling right now. So I'm going to flip probably about one more time before they're done, and then I'll be right back with you guys. It's like deep fried chicken, goddammit. Almost done. Can't wait. Boom. So you could throw these on a sandwich just like this. Yeah, let's see if I can get up in there. Got the proper lighting and shit, but you could just throw it on a sandwich like that and have you a bomb-ass chicken sandwich. Or you could do it the way I'm doing it with the fucking buffalo, which I'm going to show y'all that process next. But you guys can see all that. That's some good seasoned meat right there. Crispy, deep fried. Same thing with all that right there. So I'm going to get you a little close up with the flash. Popeyes, you better watch out. I'm fucking coming, homie. Chicken is done, as you guys can see. We've got our Frank's Red Hot sauce. I've got about 1 cup of it right here. And then we're going to throw in some butter. Throw in about 4 tablespoons of butter. Come on, faster. Wasting people time. Alright, so we're going to let that melt down a little bit. Give it about 30 seconds. And then you're going to toss in your 1 cup of buffalo. Like so. And then you're going to mix in all that butter until it's fully dissolved and fully combined. Let it sit for a couple seconds. Stop. And get it off your stick. And I'm going to cut it up to high heat. That way we get some actual heat on it. And we'll break all that butter up in there. And we'll keep stirring until the butter is fully melted. I'll be back when it is. That way I'm not wasting you guys' time. Guys, as you can see, all the butter is officially melted down. So now what you're going to do is going to take it off the heat. I'm going to throw it back on the heat. I got to toast my buns right now for my chicken sandwiches. And then I've got my toaster oven. I'm going to be doing a little melting of the cheese on broil just to bake everything in. Be right back, guys. Guys, so we've got our buns toasted. We've got our sauce already made. We've got my homemade ranch made. And then I've got some pepperback jack cheese. And then we got our chicken. So first, we're going to grab a piece of chicken, which is the one right there.
Right here.
Look at that beautiful chicken. Then you're going to toss it in your sauce like so. You want to get it all up in there. And then you want to flip it over. Make sure you cover it all the way completely. And you're going to get it all up in there again. Oh shit, making a mess. Got it over the camera. Hold on guys, be right back. I had to recover from that fuck up. So as you can see, that's what our chicken's going to look like. Go ahead and pop it on that. Look at that right there. Oh my god. Oh my god.
That one's beautiful.
Alright, so then now we're going to toss in our second piece of chicken into there. Same concept. Get it all buffaloed out. Flip it over.
Oh no.
Oh, you gotta be fast. Alright, same concept. Get it all up in there. Once you take it out, let some of that buffalo drip off of it. You don't want to get your bread too soggy. Alright, go ahead and pop that bad boy on there. Try to put it evenly as possible.
Sorry about that, guys.
Like that. Bam, it's a big ass piece of chicken right there. Alright, so then now what we're gonna do is we're gonna pop on our cheese. Let me get my cheese slices separate because these motherfuckers are hard to get off. Be right back. So as you can see, we've got our cheese put on. I'm gonna go ahead and pop it in the broiler. I've already got it going. It's gonna take about a minute roughly. We'll be right back. Alright, so our chicken sandwiches are done in the broiler. What you're going to want to do is you're going to want to pop them onto a plate. They're hot, so I'm going to use a spatula. Be right back. Alright guys, hopefully you guys enjoyed this video. This is my buffalo chicken sandwiches. Let me go ahead and pop that off for you real quick. Got our ranch dressing on there. Like I said, hopefully you guys enjoyed this video. Thanks for watching. You're new here, like, comment, subscribe. Hopefully you guys enjoyed this episode of Savage Kitchen. See you later.